Mrs. Craig's 6th graders. This is Mr. Stevenson. I hope you've really enjoyed the last 2 lessons that we've had on the space race. Today we're going to talk about the same topic, but in a slightly different way, so just pay really close attention and take good notes, and I'll see you in class.
The space program. Was it worth it? The race to the moon captivated public attention during the 1960s. Today, the fact that America was first to reach the moon is an iconic event in American history. So it may seem odd to ask, was the moon landing really worth the money? Still, consider this. While many people think that there were a lot of support among Americans for the race to the moon, public opinion was actually split, almost exactly as it is today. Support for the space program among the American people was usually just over 50% at its highest. The Apollo program, which resulted in man landing on the moon, cost $25 billion. In today's money, that's closer to $100 billion. At the same time as the race to the moon, President Lyndon Johnson was attempting to fight a war on poverty. In other words, trying to make sure that nobody in America was poor, not to mention an actual war in Vietnam. Some critics say the money could have been better spent, although they don't always agree on what else it should have been spent on. There are 2 main arguments for the space program: its value to the progress of science and technology, and its value as a source of national pride. Some discoveries that came out of the space program include memory foam, satellite communications, and even water filters, not to mention everything we've learned about space, the moon, and other planets. And then there's the national pride issue. It's kind of like winning a championship in sports. You can't put a price on being the first to the moon. It's something no one can ever take away from America. Today, American astronauts have no way to enter space without hitching a ride with the Russians. Space travel within the United States is now limited to privately owned companies and individuals who charge people large amounts of money to take them into Earth's orbit. Now it's time to find out what you think. Is space exploration really worth the money? If not, what else might that money be better spent on? If so, what reasons might you give to support your answer? Should private individuals and companies be allowed to take over space exploration? What problems could this cause? Are there any advantages? Why might it be a problem that the United States has to depend on the Russians to get into space? We will talk about these things in class. Thank you very much, and see you in class.